Hello and welcome to Eastern Horizon. This is Malik Ayub Sumbul, and Islamabad is all set for this mega peace talks between Iran, United States on this ceasefire agreement. So, what Islamabad look like today, and what is that the first-hand information from the ground that how this venue has been set up. I have joined a very senior journalist from Islamabad. I'm very thankful to Faisal Kamal Pasha. He's a senior journalist who is closely covering this peace talks in Islamabad. Thank you very much, Faisal. So let me know what Islamabad look like today.
Thank you, Malik Saab, for providing me an opportunity. Right now, I'm here across the Parliament House in Islamabad, the main arena for these talks, and that has been cordoned off from all sides, and the public approaches has been restricted to this area. As you may can see, there are barricades behind me leading to the Parliament buildings. And when you go from the Parliament building to the southern side, you come across the Foreign Office and a very well-known five-star hotel, which is the venue for these talks. So Islamabad today is calm and barricaded, and no public rush or no public chaos here in this area. The venue is ready, but for the participant, the American envoy and the Iranian delegates, what we are not very much sure till now, would they be coming here, because both sides claiming a few things that can jeopardize the whole peace process.
So let me know that today is actually the official holiday in twin cities, Rawalpindi and Islamabad. So let me know that the security has been beefed up, very high security in Islamabad. So how you think that administrative wise, mean that how the administration is tackling overall the protocol of this event? So how you see and how you calculate and gauge the security arrangements and overall the safety measures?
The security arrangements, you may be aware that New York Post yesterday did a story saying that the JD Vance may not travel to Pakistan due to some security reasons. But afterwards, Caroline Leavitt, the spokesperson for the White House, confirmed it. And then the Natalie Baker, who is chargé d'affaires for the US Embassy here in Pakistan, she met with the Minister for Interior, Mohsin Naqvi, and they both announced that the Vice American President would be coming to Islamabad. Yesterday, it was clear. As far as the security is concerned, it is quite a high-level security here. We are seeing the Rangers. The Islamabad police is usually the custodian of the security of the federal capital. The Ranger is in addition, Punjab Police is in addition, and all the security, the secret security agencies are all everywhere, and they have cordoned off a large part of Islamabad to the blue area, if you may know. The Jinnah Avenue is also closed, not only the Constitution Avenue, but the Jinnah Avenue is also closed. And there is a vacation, there is a holiday announced by the government. The schools are not functioning. The offices have been put on a holiday. So the security is quite high with the military assistance as well.
So, what is the venue set for this event? Because I heard that there are a lot of five-star hotels. They have been vacated for all guests. That the booking is cancelled. So, what is the main venue for this event? Do you have any details?
Yes, you rightly pointed out that the venue for these talks is the five-star hotel, and they have notified all their guests uh, to depart from the hotel. Yesterday, they issued a notification, and all their guests vacated the restaurant and the hotel, and now the whole hotel is under the strict security and surveillance of the security agencies and of the government. The control of the hotel is right now in the government security agencies. That is the venue, but we are not still sure. There are rumors that the Prime Minister House, which is also on the Constitution Avenue, uh, could be a potential venue for the talks.
Hmm. So Islamabad is this is quite rare that we saw such kind of high profile diplomatic events. You also cover foreign office beat of Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Pakistan. So being a foreign affairs reporter, how you see that this event can make Pakistan, especially towards the international arena and the international diplomacy. So how you see this mean that it could add for Pakistan diplomatic efforts in the global stage?
Pakistan has already achieved this status of a global peacemaker, a global mediator. Malik Sab, I would tell you that uh, there has been quite a skepticism that Pakistan has been receiving from all across the world, and especially from our neighboring country, India. And they have been pointing out that Pakistan is a hub for the terrorism and a terrorist country. How could they mediate these talks? Uh, but when a high level official like American vice president he travels to a country, so it does mean that there is something. So if there isn't something, he must not have been traveling to the Pakistan. So we must be knowing that the talks, the procedure, the process of the talks is quite mature in Islamabad, and Islamabad has risen to the world and global stage at this point of time. The whole world is watching, and yesterday it was from all across the globe. uh, Different countries has been different presidents, prime ministers, head of states. They've been approaching the Pakistani leadership, and they've been congratulating them for the success of this ceasefire that was extended for another 2 weeks, and the prospects of negotiation. So Pakistan has achieved the status of a global peacemaker, to my opinion.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. So, Pakistan Defense Minister Khaja Asif, he has tweeted a very controversial tweet, and after the Israeli Foreign Minister posted his tweet, he has deleted his tweet. So, how you see this controversial tweet of the Defense Minister? How you see this? Mean that he said that Israel is evil and a curse for humanity, while peace talks are underway in Islamabad. So, and then I think that's Gideon Sar. He tweeted, and after that he deleted the tweet. So how you see this tweet and the reaction inside Pakistan?
Well, let me say here that Khaja Asif in the past has also committed such mistakes that you may be well aware of those. He is not someone who knows the intricacies of our diplomacy. Uh,
Mhm.
you may be well aware that in diplomacy every word count, every single gesture is counted. So he actually is someone who try to pacify, who try to appease the public opinion, but the intricate business of diplomacy is to be taken care in some another manner. Overall, there has been some hiccups in all this process when the Pakistan took the initiative of hosting these peace talks. There has been some hiccups all the way from the beginning. But the important thing is that it could get culminated tomorrow.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. So how you see the possible outcome, like if the delegates comes to Islamabad? So, what will be the expected Islamabad declaration tomorrow? Can you forecast something that what will be the outcome? What will be the joint declaration?
I've talked to Iranians, officials, some of the Iranian officials here in Islamabad, and they, wishing not to be named, they told me that there are some points, the agreements that is already been done for the the nuclear. The Iranian never want to go nuclear. They don't want to develop nuclear program. And similarly, there is some mechanism on way where the Strait of Hormuz status could be determined, how it would be operated in the future. And there would be some talks about the compensation to Iranians for the damages that has been caused. So I think Iran presented 10 points, the US presented 15 points, but I think the 4 and 5 points, there will be an agreement from the both sides under the host of Pakistan.
Hmm. So there is a very thin possibility because still Iranians are trying to make the participation in Islamabad conditional with Israel, that Israel should stop bombing Lebanon. So in any worst case scenario, let's suppose that if in the absence of the any delegates, so what would be the mean that the backup plan for Pakistan all in this diplomacy?
Uh, what I've known about these developments, there has been the negotiation process has been at a jeopardy for some time. The Iranian president yesterday tweeted that our fingers are at the trigger because the Lebanese are getting killed by the Israeli attacks. And the Lebanese prime minister yesterday appealed to the PM Shehbaz Sharif for the cessation of hostilities in Lebanon carried out by the Israelis. Uh, but I think at least the speaker of the Iranian Iranian parliament, Bakir Kalibov, would be arriving tonight. Uh, and there are hopes that the foreign minister Abbas Arakchi would also be accompanying, but his participation in the talks is not very much confirmed. But Bakir Kalibov is arriving in Islamabad, and that has been confirmed.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. So, thank you very much, Faisal Kamal Pasha.